Hello, my name's Darren and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing our series around the Aprilia Tuono V4 1100 and just looking to see how well it can operate in the real world. So as you know from my original video, I want to look at this bike over the next year in terms of different trips, different ways of different weather conditions, and just really seeing what it's like in the real world, and whether it's something after a year I want to carry on and keep, or whether after a year I think no, actually it's not the bike for me. So today I thought we'd have a look at luggage, because one of the key things for me, certainly going to and from work or going for day trips out, is to actually seeing what sort of luggage you can carry on here and the total amount of space that you can load up. Because if you're going to do day trips away and things like that, you're going to need to carry clothes, camera gear and various other bits and pieces. So I thought today we'd have a look at see what luggage you're going to put on this one, and then just talk through how well it works in reality. So first thing I want to look at is tank bags. So I've always been a big fan of the SW Motec Pro magnetic bags. I always think they're fantastic because the way they fit on and clip off is so simple. And having multiple bikes, it's something I can then use the same bag on different bikes. So you can just switch between the bike that you want to have it on. So this needs fitting a magnetic ring, which for this bike I've already done. So I've already fitted on the magnetic ring. From the video that I looked at was you have to not just, where normally you just remove the bolts, take the screws out, put the new ones in and put the ring on top. This one, because it doesn't have any screws on top, you have to actually remove the whole fuel cap. And one thing they recommended was to always put a piece of rag in the fuel hole, just in case you drop any screws or anything down it. Luckily I didn't, but I did follow the advice of putting that on, and that's something I would absolutely recommend. So going forward, make sure you follow that advice and what have you. But once it's on, it actually fits brilliantly onto the tank, and actually doesn't intrude in the way sort of in terms of you sitting on the bike or in terms of visibility over the controls or anything like that. So I'll certainly recommend that. I'll go and grab the thing now and show you how it fits on and off. Right, so this here is the SW Motec Day Pack. It's probably my favourite. It's a 5 to 8 litre bag, and it just really does hold pretty much everything I need for a day trip away. I am quite tempted to look at the sport one as well. I can never get these things on. It's me saying how easy it is to get. There you go. And that, as I said, holds 5 to 8 litres and actually does pretty much everything I need it to do. I'm looking at the SW Motec Sport bag, which is 11 to 14 litres. Might get it, have a look, see how it fits on, and just I'm a bit worried in case it's a bit too big and obtrusive, but hopefully it'll be fine. But this one, in terms of everyday use, is great. Got waterproof cover. Can keep all my various cables and things like that and power. I tend to run a USB multi-port charger in there, and I can just run that through to the USB port on the bike. It means I can keep phones and various other things charged as I'm riding around. But highly recommend that, and I think that's certainly something I'll be sticking with on this bike for day-to-day work. The other thing then I want to have a look at is tail bags. So I've got the Oxford T20, the new Atlas range, and I've already fitted the straps to it here, so that can just fit on the back, and that will hold sort of 20 litres of additional storage, which is great because the system on the Atlas, where you just sort of clip in, clip off, just makes it really quick and easy to get the bags off and on the bike, and that's something I use probably for longer trips. The thing that interested me though, this bike, as you can see here, came with the Hepco and Becker C-bars. Didn't have any luggage and everything with it, but it did come fitted with these bars from the previous owner. Now, for me, that was very interesting because it meant I could have a look at different bag styles. If you have a look at their range, they do everything from hard luggage to soft luggage, a whole different styles from classic through to racing through to more of a retro style. So this is something I'm going to have a look at, and I've got a set of hard luggage, which I haven't actually looked at yet. It's only just arrived, so I'm going to open it up and then have a look, and then show you what you'll think and how it looks on the bike. So bear with me, and I shall go and grab the box. So here we are. This is the Hepco and Becker, and I went for the X Core boxes, which I bought from Moto Bins. So really good style, size, very well packed and delivered. As you can see, box out the way. So these are very much sort of similar to the sort of bags that you get from the sort of more adventure style bikes, but the fact that they're lockable onto the bike and they're actually lockable themselves was one of the key selling points for me. I got them with the internal bags as well, though they are they say they're pretty much waterproof, but I went with the interior bags as well, just because it means you can leave the cases locked onto the bike, and you can just take the bags out and take where you want them to go. So really nice styling, and I think the colourings with the black and the silver will look really good on the bike itself. So I'm not very good. Excuse the wayward camera there. But yeah, so really nice styling. That's where it all locks onto the C-bars, which connects onto the C-bars here. So let me finish unpacking this lot, and then I'll put them on the bike, and you can see what it looks like. Bear with me. Back in a flash. And this is with them now fitted. A little bit issue trying to get them fitted. They're a little bit long on the exhaust side, so I've had to just lower the exhaust mounting just very slightly. I need to do a permanent fix on that. But actually, I think as far as the styling goes, I think that looks pretty good. Very simple to operate. He says trying to get the key in. Yeah, not very clear. Sorry, light's not particularly brilliant. And as I said, I got the internal liners as well. Let me just get a bit more light in here. The internal liner bags as well, which just fit in really nicely, just to make sure it's really waterproof. But I think that does a good job. And from top, yeah, I think that looks all right. But I think as part of the setup goes, I think that looks all right. But yeah, so there we go. That's probably about it for this video. Oh, just to show and to lock, just shut down and lock, turn the key, and then to remove, put the key into the side. A little bit fiddly, not a huge amount of room in there. That goes in. See, it goes in that way around. Turn around, and then he says, just lifts off like that, and you take it away with you. So really simple, really straightforward, really great quality bags. Really pleased with these. I think they're going to go great. So, and I think it's about 22 litres of storage, so 22 litres on each side, so 44 plus the tank bag, 50 litres, and then you can obviously put the tail packs on as well if you want. As I said, I've got the Atlas T20 and T10, so in total you can probably getting on far not close of 100 litres worth of storage on this. So anyway, in a future video I'll be doing a weekend trip away and some longer trips, so I'll use these. Also, when I'm using the bike to commute to work, I should probably be using it for that as well, because they're just a good size to get change of clothes, laptop and a few other bits and pieces in. So yeah, so thanks very much for tuning in. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe and all those things. Otherwise, stay safe, be kind, and be careful out there. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.